Hello, everyone. Be starting momentarily. Okay, welcome. Thanks for joining. We're going to get started. All right, welcome for the 2020 Capital Best Awards presentation for Outbreak Online. Let me get my thing going here. I want to review quickly the 2020 participation so you can see how it fared. We started out with 26 teams on September 19th, our kickoff, and several teams had to drop for various reasons. Much of that was due to COVID, but we had some other teams that had problems and had to drop out. So as of yesterday, we wound up with 18 teams participating. So in the various activities across all that we're going to talk about today. 303 students are registered online. If you haven't registered as a student, please get registered online. And most importantly, please do that postseason survey. This is really important information for us to improve the program and understand what benefits you got out of it. So students, please get with your parents and make sure that you log in and get that postseason survey done. We only have about a third of the students that have that done currently. So please take care of that. I appreciate it greatly. This is how it fared in terms of number of students, number of teams, 18 teams competing. And the awards that we're going to talk about today that we mentioned, we give out quite a number of different awards. We had these new skills challenges that were introduced this year because of COVID situation and having to go online with everything. So we're gonna be talking about and giving out all of these awards today, and then we'll have our typical awards. The best award, which is our top award, which includes the engineering notebook, marketing, and team exhibits. And then it also includes robot performance. Robot performance is typically given as a head-to-head competition where we compete physically, but since we didn't have that this year, we did the virtual online competition time trials, and that is what we're presenting as our robot performance, or what would be our head-to-head competition. So you'll see all that. Okay, the first thing I'm going to get into is the Best Mania, the skills quiz. That was something new brought to us by Matsing and a cooperation with Matsing. And I hope you all had fun with that. That was a nice skills challenge that you could do on your own. And it went over a 9-week period and really challenged you with some mathematics and some engineering questions. We had a lot of participation. Capital Best had one of the hubs that had some of the most participation. So I was really proud of that. And you can all go out and see the leaderboard anytime you want. Just go to matsing.com/bestmania, and you will find you can look at the results nationally as well as for the hub. But for the hub, how did we fare? So the top team came in at Ridgepoint High School with 1372 950 points, and our second place team right behind them, very closely on their heels, was Hutto High School. Holy Family stayed in the pack at third place. So this is how we are giving first, second, and third place awards for this particular challenge. So each of you will be getting awards. And I didn't mention as we start, because we're online, of course, and can't distribute these awards now, you'll be receiving these by mail. So I'll follow up with everybody and send those all by mail. All right, congratulations on the Best Mania Skills Quiz. That was a great challenge, and we're going to continue that in the future. So the next one is the Minecraft Challenge, and the Minecraft Challenge was brought to us by University of Texas at Dallas, another cooperative effort between Best Robotics, and came up with this Minecraft game that was directly related to our game and to the situation that's going on now. And you can see that Capital Best fared well again. Overall nationally, we came in second place nationally for our hub. So thanks for all the participation there. That you guys did a great job. And our first place will go to Stony Point High School, which came in with I didn't put the number of hours on here, but go out and check out the leaderboard, because it is interesting to see how many hours were spent. And I don't recall the exact number, but I know Stony Point did not have to spend the entire 50 hours. So that was great. We do have the national level going on now. So this is the hub results, and we'll be giving out first, second, and third place awards for the hub. And then nationally, you can continue to compete nationally through this month, through first week in December, and we'll be giving out a national award for that. So keep trying. So Stony Point, congratulations. Second place, Leander High School, and third place, Cedar Ridge High School. Congratulations to all of you. The next challenge, which was again a new challenge. We've done websites before, but this was a new twist, and it really concentrated on the design of the website from scratch. So it was more about the design of the website than it was the content. And so all about the details of how you design a website. We had some really expert people reviewing this that design websites all the time. And it was, as I said, concentrated on the design, not the content. And our winner was Holy Family Catholic School. They scored very well. This is a little snippet from their website that they created. And congratulations, Holy Family. Our next challenge was the Video Design Challenge. It again was slightly unique. It was the critique of some video design elements. So this also is a design from scratch video, and critiqued you on various things like the lighting and transitions and all the details. And as you know, we didn't have too many entries on this, but they were good entries. And the video needed to cover a documentary, or training or publicity. And the winning video was a documentary by Hutto High School. So congratulations, Hutto, on a great video, really excellent. And I'll be posting those videos so that the public can take a look at them. They were fantastic. The next challenge was the Engineering Drawings Challenge. This also new challenge this year, and it was a challenge to take your design, because we're doing it all on paper and not creating a physical design here. The challenge was to take it and go beyond the CAD modeling. So do your CAD modeling if you do it, but go beyond that and create industry standard drawings that someone could actually manufacture your robot from. And so we had some very expert people looking at these drawings, and they were very well done. We had about, I think there was maybe five or six entries in this category. And it was a very close competition for those few teams that did participate in this. And the winner was Liberty Hill High School. So great job on that. They were really excellent drawings, and definitely something that an industry person could take and build from directly. So very, very nicely done. Another new challenge was the Robot Modeling Challenge. Now this was unique in that this was not a CAD award, so it was not about CAD modeling really. It was about taking that model or building that model in Simulink Simscape. So it was tied to a specific product. You could take your CAD models and bring them into that environment, but it was all about modeling and trying to simulate the robot in that environment, similarly the way that we did with the virtual game, although you would be taking your robot that you designed on paper and trying to bring all those elements in and get the motion simulated and get it working in that environment. 4 teams took on this extra challenge, and it was quite a challenge. They spent many hours working on this, and it was kudos to all of them for all the effort that they put in. It was difficult. We knew it would be, but we knew that you would step up to the challenge. And the winner was Hutto High School. They did model their design in Simscape. In fact, they imported their parts from CAD, and they modeled it in totally in Simscape. And it was able to show motion. It was very nicely done. You can see a picture of it there. Nice, colorful design. Thanks, Hutto. Great job. Another new element that we introduced this year, which may be returning next year, just so you'll know, is this new robot critical design review. This was very important because we were designing on paper this year, so we weren't building a physical machine. And because of that, we had to needed a way for our teams to demonstrate the design that they created. And so we decided on using this critical design review to do that. And you guys did a really fantastic job on presenting that material. Everybody participated in this, and it was very well done, I have to say, all the way around. Too bad we had to score some top winners for that. But the winner was, again, it was very close, as I said, between multiple teams, because everyone did such a good job, and it was very close for us to make a decision on. The winner was Stony Point High School. So really, really good job on that review. Well done. Nice conversational review back and forth. So not just a canned presentation. We really asked some detailed technical questions, and you were able to answer them, all of you. So nice job, Stony Point. Founders Award for Creative Design. This is an award that we give out every year, and it's typically based on the creativeness of your physical design that you've created. There were multiple contenders for this award this year. We reviewed it based on the critical design review presentation, so we could see exactly what your design was. So we based it off of that. And just as a reminder, this was to evaluate any unique design features, any support for offensive and defensive strategies both, and just innovative design in general. And the winner of this award this year was Moody High School. Very nice job, Moody. You had some really creative stuff going on there, and we were very happy to give you this award. Now we're going to move on to some of the robot. We'll move on to the Autonomous Programming Challenge. The Autonomous Programming Challenge was where we did the autonomous time trials on the virtual game field. So this is really a programming challenge. And we allowed you to program that robot to, but there were the objectives were slightly different than the physical game. If you remember, you had to collect cells one at a time and bring them back to the robot start box, as many as you could. And depending on what you brought back, there were different point values. So it was not just a simple task as in the physical world, just bringing back one. You had to program a scenario and map out the field and be able to go collect as many as possible. So it was multiple trips, which was very impressive. A lot of teams did very well on this. I was very impressed with their programming ability to go out and get so many different cells. The winner of this award with 137.5 points was San Marcos High School. This was the total of your 3 autonomous trials. This is the total points across the street. So that's different than the driver controlled. But great job on that. You did a really excellent job. And we're going to talk about the best award. So the best award involves multiple components, as you recall. It involves the engineering notebook and the marketing presentation and the team exhibit this year. We didn't have spirit and sportsmanship because we weren't in a physical environment to be able to share that. So we're giving out awards for each one of the best award components individually. So the team that scored the highest in each of these categories will be receiving an award. The first of those is the engineering notebook, which involves a research paper and your details of your engineering design process and your software development process and many other aspects of the design. Your offensive, defensive strategies, and so forth. So the winner of the best engineering notebook this year, Pflugerville High School. So very nicely done. Great notebook. We enjoyed reading it. The next category is the best marketing presentation. We had to do these via Zoom calls, as you recall, but they went off really well. I was very impressed how you guys handled the online meetings this year, whether you were remote in different locations or whether you were together. It worked out really well. And you guys did a great job, just like you normally would have. And we were very impressed with what we saw. The best marketing presentation for this year went to Gateway College Preparatory School. So excellent work. And the next category was the virtual team exhibit and interviews. This was 2 activities, actually, as usual. The team exhibit this year we had to create virtually. So we created a WordPress website and filled it with content that would normally be in our team exhibit. And then we also had separate interviews with the students to discuss that, as well as other technical questions. And that was held as an online meeting. That all went great. I was very happy with those. And the winner of the best virtual team exhibit and interviews was Hutto High School. Did a great job. On the robot performance, the 4th category is in our best award. Fourth component is the robot performance, and points come from normally from our head-to-head competition. Since we replaced that this year with our virtual robot and virtual field, we have the robot performance driver controlled time trials. These will result in our first through fourth place for what normally would be our head-to-head competition. And it will also generate the points that are rolled into our best award calculations for the best overall. So we're giving out first, second, third, and fourth place for these. And we're going to start with our fourth place, which was Gateway College Prep. Good job, 919 points. This is a average scores for the driver controlled. These are average per round. I think I failed to put that on here. So per match average, the 919. Our third place team was San Marcos, came in at 925 points average per match. And then we had a really unique thing. We had first and second place, we had a tie. And so we had to figure out what is the tiebreaker. And the tiebreaker is the engineering notebook scores. So both teams scored exact same, perfect score, which was fantastic. And only through the engineering notebook did we break this tie. Hutto came out on top. And Holy Family was right on their heels with 955 points each. That's a perfect score for the driver control. And Hutto gets first place with the tiebreaker. You can see how your team fared here in the driver controlled time trials. This will all be posted soon on the best leaderboard with your total points, but you can see how your team fared in the ranking and how many points. This is average points per match for the 4 time trials that you ran that were driver controlled. All right. Give everybody time. All right, now we move on to the top awards, the best award. Best award, as mentioned, is calculated through a combination of the engineering notebook, team exhibit, marketing presentation, and the robot performance as well. It's also included in this. So our best award third place team was JB Alexander High School. Our second place team on the same criteria, including robot performance, Pflugerville High School. Good job. And our first place best award winner this year is Hutto High School. Congratulations to all 3. You did a fantastic job in all these categories. And even though it was virtual, there really wasn't any letdown. The only thing that's different is the robot performance. And you guys did a phenomenal job in each one of these categories. So now, finally, those are the awards that we are presenting. And now we need to talk about who is advancing to the championship. Nationally, we're only having one championship. So you guys are very lucky to be able to go to a Texas Best Championship. The other championships are not occurring this year because of the COVID situation. But Texas Best and the UIL decided that we wanted to do something. So we wanted to have a championship. So we are advancing teams to a championship round, which will be held. Our particular teams will participate on December 12th, actually, or the week of December 12th. That schedule will all be provided to everyone soon, but your head-to-head competition, so to speak, the virtual time trials and all, again, will occur on the 12th and a few days leading up to that. So championship teams, we are advancing both the UIL schools for the UIL championship and for the Texas Best Championship. The UIL championship, both of these are, the UIL and Texas Best are managed and executed as one single event by the Best of Texas Robotics organization and UT Dallas. For UIL, we, Capital Best, are advancing one UIL small school, which is a 1A to 4A, and we are advancing 3 large schools. These are the allocations that we were given based on the number of schools involved across the state. Large schools are 5A, 6A. So the UIL small school that will be advancing to the UIL championship in December, Lorena High School. Congratulations, Lorena. We'll see you there. And the large schools, we are advancing 3. The schools that will be advancing for large school UIL to the UIL state championship, Hutto, Pflugerville, and JB Alexander. Congratulations to everybody. Can't wait to see you perform in the championship rounds. Now, after the UIL, that is UIL, but we are also advancing teams to the Texas Best Championship. So teams that are not participating in UIL or are not a UIL school or are middle schools that don't meet the criteria for UIL, all of you advance to the Texas Best Championship, which is also held at the exact same time, exact same event. So we will be sending 3 teams to the Texas Best Championship from those remaining. And those 3 teams are Holy Family Catholic School. You'll be going to Texas Best as a Best Award team. So you'll be participating in all of those Best Award categories, same as you did here, as well as the robot performance, the virtual. Our second team advancing also as a Best Award team, Liberty Hill High School. You'll be going to Texas Best Championship, and you will be participating in the Best Award. And our last school is advancing, but will not be participating in Best Award activities, but you will participate in the robot performance. And our game only advancing team is San Marcos High School. So congratulations to everyone for advancing to the championship. We have a great representation from Capital Best, as we always do every year, and I know that you will do us all proud. So that will be, these activities mostly will be streamed, and we'll be sure to get all that information out to everyone. If you're an advancing championship team, if you'll stay on after the meeting here, and I will go over just a little bit of what to expect. Lastly, we have one other award that we want to give out, and that is a team that really had a very strong performance in multiple categories. And we really felt that they deserved an honorable mention and an award. So we are giving our Judge's Choice Award to Cedar Ridge High School. So congratulations, Cedar Ridge. You fared very well in all the categories and did an outstanding job, and just missed in some cases. So we wanted to make sure that we recognize you. We appreciate it very much. All right. Thank you all for participating in 2020, and we hope to see you next year. And hopefully we won't be dealing with the COVID situation next year, and we'll have a nice physical game like we normally do. Next year is going to be Incision Decision. This was the game that we started with this year, but we had to defer it to next year. So, you can go ahead and try to find out what you can about that. Go back and watch those trailers. That stuff will be posted soon again, and get ready for next year. So see you all next year. Thanks for coming. And if you guys that are advancing to championship, I will continue and speak briefly, but the rest of you may drop, or feel free to unmute yourself if you desire.
Thank you, Greg.
Absolutely. It was fun. It was different, but fun. So for those of you that are moving on, that are staying here, the ones that are advancing, you will see that on your team workflow very shortly, because I'm going to go ahead and indicate that you're advancing. And what will happen is your workflow will change and it will become the championship workflow. So now anything that is due from you from the championship, you'll have time to update your notebook if you desire and resubmit that. And anything that any scheduled activities that you're going to sign up for, that will all now be championship level, and it will be very obvious. Your workflow will change and into a championship workflow. So there's really not much anything for you to do special. Some instructions will be provided very soon. That will be posted on the workflow. They'll probably be emailed to you as well, giving you any further direction that is needed. As I said, all awards, I'll be mailing those out. So I'll be making sure that I have all the contact information necessary, and I'll be shipping those out to you or bringing them by, whichever.
Hey, Greg.
Yes, sir.
Are they going to change the scenarios on the field?
How do you mean the scenarios? Which?
The driver scenarios.
Well, it's going to be exact. That's good question. It's going to be random, just like it was. There may be some changes made. Hasn't been quite decided yet, but there could be some changes in the gameplay. Yeah. So that is a big possibility. So that we'll let you know that next week.
Or is that going to come in emails from you, or is that going to be?
Yeah, that'll be posted to everyone. All the rest of the hubs are competing this weekend. So once that's over and everyone is advanced, then we'll send out to everyone all of those changes.
Okay. And the due dates will be on the workflow.
Yeah, due dates will be on the workflow. But yeah, you're right. That's a good point. Decision hasn't been exactly made, but I know what you're getting at, and there will be probably some changes to make it a little more competitive. But that will be coming early this week. You'll see it early this week. All right. I have nothing else unless there's other questions.
Congratulations, Hutto.
Yeah. Congratulations, everyone. All right. Thank you all. If you have any questions, just contact me, email me or call me or whatever, and try to get those answers for you.
Thank you, Greg.
Bye, Greg.
Congratulations, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, all.
What about score sheets? Are we going to be able to see our score sheets?
Good question. Sorry, I totally failed on that. The score sheets will be posted after this afternoon. I'll be publishing all the scores, and you will now get score sheets on your workflow. So you'll get those in a PDF form for all the categories and everything.
Awesome. Thank you so much for
directly to you.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Greg. Have a good day.
Yep. Thank you.